Hi there folks, Skullgrim back here again for another video, and I kind of really wanted to wait until the day was over to really make this video because I've been very busy today, which is why I haven't really had the time to do it. But as you can pretty much already tell from the title below, you already know what it's regarding. Auto Assembly 2013 is now, unfortunately, done. It's done for the year and everyone's all gone home. And what can I really say about this year that I pretty much already said and will probably keep saying about Auto Assembly for as long as I'll keep going? This year's convention has been fantastic. And really I've noticed that something has been very different regarding this year's Auto Assembly in what's the best way to really talk about it? The sort of generational shift between certain people that have come to this year's convention more so, because regarding the video that Matt did, Timeboard, regarding the hopes and fears, as well as just bringing in not only older reviewers but also people who are new to this whole experience, it really is interesting to see just to see that bunch of people really come to this sort of gathering and really just mingle among one another, and it just feels it's really one of the only experiences where you can actually feel normal, I think. But then again, what is normal? But what can I really say except that this year's convention has been fantastic, and I've been feeling the post AA blues, as it's been called. And I really wish I didn't, because I just want to be back there with everybody else, because being in Birmingham really was a lot of fun, and just seeing everyone again. You all know who you are, so I won't go through all the names, but to everyone that I was able to say hello and have a drink with, you are all fantastic people, and you really deserve more credit than you need to. Not only that as well, but the new people as well that have never been to Auto Assembly before, and this has been their first convention, then you have now experienced firsthand how much fun Auto Assembly can be. And if you keep going, then a few years from now, you're going to realize how much fun it just keeps getting better. So really, that's all I can say about that. But yeah, this year's convention has been so much fun, and I really wish it didn't have to end, because there's still so much left undone. There's still so many people left ungraded, and people that I didn't get around to talking to because either I was moving around too much, and I was pretty much moving around too much throughout the whole weekend, or they were just busy. Which is fair though, because you did have a lot of people volunteering, managing this whole convention and keeping it together and keeping it under control, and every one of those volunteers did a fantastic job with managing that, especially to Simon Plum and Trish Plum for doing such a fantastic job in putting this whole convention together. And I'm just sad because it's over now, and I really wish it wasn't, because the whole weekend was a lot of fun. Drinks were had a little bit too much to drink that I had, because I will never try absinthe again. Just saying, absinthe is not a drink that really you fuck around with. It's such a strong alcoholic drink that really I will never experience again, because it was so, ugh. I think I experienced just a little bit of a headache after, on Sunday morning after drinking that, so I won't go through that again. Not only that, but yeah, I had so much fun, and just meeting everybody again from previous conventions. You all know who you are, so it really feels a little bit inconsequential for me to really put your name in, but really just everyone who I met from previous years. It's wonderful to see you, because it's things like this that great friendships are born from. At least I honestly think it is, and with conventions like this, it really, well, not only with just conventions like this, but social gatherings like this, it really is, it's one of those sorts of things that really leaves a long-lasting impression on you. And I think that's why Auto Assembly has become so much more than what it used to be. Because it always used to be about the toys, and it pretty much still, for the most part, is about the toys. But I go there now just for the people. I go there for the people. And regarding all of this, well, I'll show you, because it's really, I guess you can say it's the sort of quote-unquote highlight of AA. But really, here's the whole that I managed to come across, the whole and things that I got signed. And it really isn't a very big haul. Like I said, I really wanted to keep the haul to a minimum as much as possible and get the characters that I really liked. So, without any further ado, I'll just give you a little tour of the things that I got. Decepticon t-shirt, right over there, as well as I'm not sure if you can see it from afar, the Classics Thundercracker. I now have the All Seekers. Force Cybertron Grimlock, as well as Springer and Blitzwing, which I've heard bad things about Blitzwing's shoulder, so I'll get around to reviewing that bad boy. Force Cybertron Shockwave, which I really don't see why everyone has a problem with. It actually looks like a really good figure. I've been playing with it quite a little bit over the course of the weekend. A Revenge of the Fallen Bludgeon, which I wanted to replace, and I actually got the upgrade kit for it. And 3 comics of Regeneration 1, and a painting, which is being sold. So the haul is pretty much very, very small. So, like I said, it's not a whole lot to really talk about. I know that a lot of people went through a great deal to get a lot of stuff at Auto Assembly, but really, I spent the minimum of only 300. What should I spend? About 300 quid, and the majority of that went to alcohol mostly. So alcohol and food. But of course, the stuff that I got signed, which really, I think it really sums up how much I enjoyed this year's convention's guests. Because, let's see, we had got both my copies of Robots in Disguise, both seasons 1 and 2, or pretty much the first season anyway, signed by Neil Kaplan, who of course played Optimus Prime. Who I met Neil Kaplan back in 2005, and I'm surprised that he even remembers me. Because that feels weird for a voice actor of his well-known caliber to really pay attention to someone as insignificant as me, but whatever. What else? Bumblebee and Me, signed by Dan Gilvezan, which is actually signed in the book. And I met Dan Gilvezan back in 2008, so I'm surprised he still remembers me as well. So, but then again, also people, if you haven't read this book, seriously, read it. It's fantastic. And the stuff signed by Steve Blum, of course, the man, the legend himself. Macross Plus, because he was in this as well. Cowboy Bebop, because he played Spike Spiegel in that. Not sure if you can see the signature or not. There we go. And this is something that a lot of people really don't like, but this is the one thing that really... This is one of a couple of things that shaped my childhood and my teens when watching anime, was this. Macross Two Lovers Again, in which he played a character called Lord Feth, who's the, I guess you could say, the antagonist who turns into a goodie at the end of the movie. Yeah, so I got that signed. But that's really the whole, and I'm pleased with it, actually, because over the years I've spent too much, I've probably bought too much, and regretted buying too much, and probably, yeah, mistakes do happen when buying figures that you don't ordinarily would like, but then again, that's just how it is. But this haul is as small as it is, and the things that I got signed are meaningful at the most, so I just feel pleased more than any to really get everything signed. But really, what else can I say about this year's convention? It has been so much fun, and I'm just sad that it's over now. Because really, that's the one thing about Auto Assembly that hits you the most once it's finished. It's a 3-day holiday in which people from all over Britain and the British Isles or whatever, and all over the world as well, because you've got people coming from all over the world, to come together under a common interest and just talk about bots and just talk about everything that is interesting, and over the course of that weekend, friendships can be made. And I think that's really what's so special about Auto Assembly. And I think really, if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times, it's always worth going for the people, because the people really, I think, can make a convention so much special. And that's why I like going. In regards to the new people as well, I'm going to mention a few names, because the newbies, as they are. Um, People like the Mighty Grimlock. I think his name's Stuart. Really great guy. I hope he's definitely coming to next year's AA. I think his name's Jermaine, but he goes by the name of JJ Prime. It was good. It was good to see him as well. Who else? Bomber 82, who Ed, the guy with the big grin. I got to see him a little bit briefly though, because we were all rushing around. But seriously, he's a great guy to really talk to. So Ed, if you're watching this, I haven't forgotten about you. Hopefully in next year's Auto Assembly, or maybe even the meets that are coming up around the end of the year, we'll be able to see each other and get to talk properly, because you do come across like a really awesome guy. Um, but there's just so many people that I can't even mention enough in this video without going ahead and just giving every detail that I can. But really, everyone that I met was a fantastic person. And I want to mention this quickly. Dodi, the Icelandic blonde bombshell that he is. Me and him get so riled up over the movies that we like and dislike, because there's a video that Bubs Bots recorded, because he had the video camera, of me and Dodi just arguing about movies that we disagreed on, because he disliked Dread and he disliked The Hobbit, and those films I actually like a lot. And but yeah, it's just fun to argue about stupid shit like that, because really that's it's not anything out of negative. It's not anything born out of negativity, because that sort of thing we just argue about anyway, because it's just fun. It's fun to really just have a weekend like that where you can drink massive quantities of alcohol and then just bicker about shit that no one gives a shit about. That's what I love about Auto Assembly. So yeah, if you can find that video that Bubs put up, watch it. It's probably one of the funniest videos that I've seen of me in it. That just goes to show how much fun Auto Assembly is. And since I got home yesterday at around 8ish, I'm just sad that it's over now. I'm sad that it's over, because we have to wait another year until this whole thing comes back again, and that really shouldn't be possible. But really, what else can I say except Auto Assembly 2013 has been so much fun, and I will definitely go again for Auto Assembly 2014 when the 30th anniversary of Transformers comes along, because in all the seriousness, the 30th anniversary of this franchise is going to be one that I think will be quite interesting, I think. And you know, every year Trish and Simon go through so much great lengths to really bring this wonderful convention together and bring together some like-minded, intelligent, I don't want to sugarcoat this word too much, but beautiful people. Each one of these people who attends these conventions are beautiful, fantastic people, and it's just sad to really see everybody just go. And we won't see each other again for another year, and it's I don't know. I'm just sad that it's over, and I don't know. I mean, I just feel sad that the people that I didn't get a chance to meet this year, I really wish I could have. But then again, though, since there's I think that this year's attendance record was past the 800 something, so. No doubt that next year is probably going to be 900 something or 10,000 something. I don't know. Depending on the venue for 2015, the amount of people that will attend will be much, 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 much bigger. So, yeah, I don't know, but okay. Remember what I said in the video that I did previously, in the come this year, once everyone has gone home and everyone has dealt with the post-AA depression, that you'll see a lot of people put up YouTube videos and hauls and stuff like that. Well, this is what to expect. People who have never done... pretty much, I'm addressing this video to anyone who's never gone to Auto Assembly before. The newbies, of course. Yeah, this is what to expect, and I think, really, that's the best thing about this sort of thing. You go to these conventions, you meet the people, you greet the people, you have so much fun, you have laughs to be shared, and really, that's all that can be. That's all that can be really said. Friendships are made throughout something as wonderful as this, and I think that's why Auto Assembly has survived so well as it has, and it just keeps getting better. That's the best thing about Auto Assembly, is that it keeps getting better. With every new person that comes along, it manages to really spark up a huge um, rift. I guess you could say a rift between between generations, both old and new, and it it manages to cause something. It manages to create something really, really good. And for Auto Assembly as a convention as wonderful as this, there really isn't anything more that I can say except, if anybody who hasn't attended, if anyone who's planning on going, who hasn't attended this year's and is probably thinking of going to next year's, please attend next year's, because you don't know what you're missing out on. You're missing out on what could be probably considered. I don't want to shoehorn this in. I don't want to make it sound like I'm shoehorning this in, but this Auto Assembly really has earned the reputation of being Europe's largest and most popular Transformers convention thus far, and I can't think of any reason why you wouldn't want to go. I'm trying to hold back the tears. I don't want to cry on camera, but really, I'm dragging this video on a bit too long. But really, all I can say is, Auto Assembly 2013 has come and is now gone. I miss everybody already. I miss every single one of you who have gone to this year's convention, and probably won't see again until another year, or we'll hopefully probably see each other again come the meets that will get organised around the end of the year. But people that live far away, seriously, I'm just sad. I'm sad now. But Auto Assembly 2013, it has. I won't say that it has blown 2012 out of the water, because for a specific reason, every Auto Assembly has blown one Auto Assembly out of the water, depending on the amount of success that it's had. But I think this year's one has been successful in regards to the generational gap collision between older and newer people that have just arrived on, or older people that have been on YouTube for quite a while, like myself. And people who are just getting started getting into reviews and being just getting a head start on YouTube. So really, this is I think AA really marks a sort of a jumping on point for that in some way, really to get you noticed after a while. And I think it really manages to bring some wonderful people together. So what more can I say except Auto Assembly 2013 was fantastic. I enjoyed it. A lot of people who have enjoyed it. I miss you all. I'm gonna still keep saying that. I really do. I really miss every single one of you. The fun that we have shared, the laughs that we have shared, the alcohol that we have drunk between one another, especially the absinthe. The person who gave that to me, I shake my fist at you. You know who you are. I'm not gonna mention your name. But yeah, I just miss everybody. Friendships are made out of these sorts of things. I think it's just sad to really leave something as wonderful as this. And I don't really know what else to say regarding this. So I'm gonna play with my toys, because that's the one thing I really want to do now. Because I almost thought for a minute that I was done with Transformers after me retiring from collecting. But you know what? I think thankfully Auto Assembly has rekindled my hope a little bit in Transformers, and that's why I really want to do it. Well, not want to do it, but that's why I really want to just play with my toys after a very long while. And the thing is, I was originally trying to get a hold of a Predaking, an Ultimate Predaking this year, but hey ho, wasn't able to get one. So I'll try and get one sometime this week from my local entertainer if I can find them in stock. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Auto Assembly 2013 has been a wonderful, wonderful weekend. To anybody who has gone, I miss you all. You are wonderful people, and I really mean that, honestly. Wonderful people who have great intelligence and just great wisdom in regards to talking about bots and other stuff that revolves around our geeky interests. yeah, so what more can I say? I had so much fun. I'm sure I have no doubt that a lot of people that went had so much fun as well. So I'm not going to be in a hurry to review everything that I've got as of yet, because the video that I want to do, I'll probably try and get out at some point, not in the not too distant future. But anyway, though, that's it for me. This has been Skullgirl Furrow, just saying to you that Auto Assembly 2013 was so much fun. I miss the people who have went. I miss the whole weekend. I miss having fun the whole weekend. But no doubt, hopefully, come 2014 for the 30th anniversary of Transformers, Auto Assembly 2014 will be so much fun. So until then, everybody, thanks for watching. Take care. See you all soon.